Well, good evening and welcome to Channel 8 Sports and East Brunswick High School Boys Basketball. Hi, I'm John Meggiolaro with Jim Allinder and Phil Hill for tonight's game, East Brunswick and Piscataway, and the place is rocking already.
The place is rocking already, and John, it's an understatement to say we're going to have a good one tonight. The electricity is in the air.
Well, Phil, let's talk a little bit about the visitors tonight. We usually go with East Brunswick, but let's talk about Piscataway. They come in with a team 9-0 record. Favorites, I would think, coming into the game anyway.
Well, they are the premier team in Central Jersey, represented Central Jersey extremely well last year, going all the way to the semifinals of the Tournament of Champions. So they won the county tournament, Central Jersey Group 4, and the state Group 4 titles. And quite a team they have last year. They lost some people, but they got some very good people coming back. And anytime you talk about Piscataway basketball, it starts with a young man called John Celestad. And this young man is a ball player. We saw him last year, very mercurial. He has all sorts of talent, handles the ball extremely well, and is an all-stater, is a Group 4 all-stater, and he is the leader for this team. They're strong in the backcourt. They have another young man, Justin Bailey, who's just as talented. Talked about the fact that Celestad is going to Villanova, and Bailey is going to Hartford. Both of these youngsters have signed before the seasons, and so Paul Shope said a lot of the pressure's off them. They don't have to worry about where they're going to sign or anything of that sort. They've already made their decisions, and these two young fellows are certainly leaders for this team, but they got an awful lot of talent. They go 10 and 11 deep and a very strong bench, and they got people who want to play ball.
Well, Jimmy, we look at East Brunswick, and there's no lack of talent, if you will, on the East Brunswick side. If anything, though, when you look at the teams on the court, I think the thing that hits you immediately is the size difference.
Well, that's true. There is a size difference, but if East Brunswick has something going for it, they do have excellent team speed, and they're going to try to match that if they can against this Piscataway team. Although I don't know if, it remains to be seen. But, hey, this team's 10-0. They must be doing something right. And they certainly are, and you can start with Matt Van Leeuwen. We saw him last year as a sophomore. He averaged about 16 points a game. He's now up to about 19 or 20, 21 I think it is. But beyond that, this guy brings a maturity and presence to East Brunswick that I don't think I've seen since I've been covering this team, and that's been 20 years. I think he has that kind of potential. He's definitely a Division I prospect. He is the best pure shooter that I have seen for an East Brunswick player. I'm talking about from three-point range. He hits with consistency. You're going to see that he's going to be covered by two guys minimum, maybe triple team sometimes, because they know that that's the one guy that can beat him. But East Brunswick has a lot of other players this year. Richie Whalen is the other part of that guard tandem. Very quick, not necessarily a scorer, but he dishes out a lot of assists. Defense is a real key thing for East Brunswick. And then start with Greg Kohlheim, who we all know is the quarterback, but has really come on as a basketball player. He has great natural talent, leaping ability, very quick. We all know about that. Well, he has made that transition to basketball very well this year, and he is a major asset. East Brunswick has a lot of guys, too, that are going to come off the bench. We're going to see some people like Kolakowski, Martin, O'Neill, not as deep as Piscataway, and that could be the key.
All right, so we look at this. We got two undefeated teams coming in. First time that's happened in this county in 14 years.
That's right.
Piscataway known for being a basketball powerhouse. Bo Henning bringing that program in East Brunswick to really some heights over the last several years. We've come to look for good teams out of East Brunswick, good tenacious defense, for example. What do you expect tonight, Phil, from Piscataway?
I think Piscataway is going to do typical Piscataway-type ball. They're going to pressure you. They're going to play tough man-to-man all over the court. Try to get baskets off of that pressure there. They're going to use their speed. You're going to see a lot of running up and down this court here. Both teams have excellent speed, and you're going to see basketball the way fans like to see it.
Jimmy, East Brunswick, you're Bo Henning. What do you look to do?
Well, I think you have to play as tight to the vest as you can. I think another key is going to be the follow-up shots. In other words, the ability to box out and get rebounding from East Brunswick. You can't give Piscataway more than one opportunity on when it's shooting. And if they can do that, and if they can get into some sort of transition and run their offense, their half court, I think maybe they have a good opportunity.
Well, let me tell you, we got all the stands open. We've got students and parents with terrible towels representing East Brunswick. We've got the band here with the cheerleaders. This is a night I think that we really enjoy, so sit back and relax. East Brunswick, Piscataway, and we'll be back with the tip-off in just a moment. Well, we're about ready to get this game underway, East Brunswick and Piscataway, and we understand there's a line of fans waiting outside to get in.
Premium seats tonight.
And I'll tell you, the Chiefs come here knowing full well they got to respect the Bears. It was December 21st, 1994, when the Bears beat them 54-49 in Piscataway. And I'm sure they're coming here today with that in mind.
Bears in the home green, Piscataway in the white.
Freshly shaven heads, I might add.
Yeah.
Except for Colheim, it looks.
Piscataway 9-0, East Brunswick 10-0. And here we go, underway, Bears control. And Whalen will set things up.
Yeah, it's good. Let's see the matchup with Celestin on Van Leeuwen already.
Colheim looking. Gets it back out.
Well, they play a man-to-man.
Tight man-to-man.
Glover had a thought, brings it back out. They'll set things up.
And you're right, Van Leeuwen and Celestin on Van Leeuwen.
It should be a terrific matchup.
Two top players in the county.
Bears moving the ball quite well.
Bears showing good patience here. I mean, good defense by the Chiefs, but the Bears are looking for a good shot.
Shot off the rim, won't go.
Kolakowski with the rebound.
And they keep it alive. Whalen's shot goes wide off the rim, saved by Colheim, right to Van Leeuwen, who misses the shot.
And that's got to be nerves because he's usually money in the bank.
Piscataway quickly down court. Shot won't go. Rebound. And a foul's going to be called.
No foul, John.
All right, Mandel had it, and they called him for traveling.
And this is nerves, obviously. I think there's a lot of adrenaline.
You're right, 3 shots at the offensive boards for the Bears there. None of them able to go down. Bailey coming down the other end, not able to hit.
All right, Whalen brings it up. Kolakowski gives it over to Van Leeuwen. This is back to Whalen. Whalen drives, has it stripped, and it'll go to Piscataway.
Okay, thought the ball rolled off the defender.
Guess what? It did. Official just didn't catch it.
And Celestin doing a little talking as he comes up.
Covered by Glover. They look inside, throw it away, turnover.
No, they're saying off an East Brunswick player.
Okay.
That's 2 calls right now that have gone against East Brunswick that are obviously the referee has missed them.
Big break for the Chiefs there early on.
Strauss will inbound. He does. Shot taken and made. That's number 33, Mandel.
Breaks the ice.
Kevin Mandel, 6'5", junior.
So the Chiefs go on top, 2-0. Van Leeuwen looks, gives it back to Glover.
Almost walking.
Kolakowski, get over Colheim. He has the shot. In and out.
Halfway down.
Rebound Gilmore. He gives it to Celestin. Quickly, Celestin takes the move. And off the rim, won't fall. Kolakowski with the rebound. They come up quickly. Van Leeuwen. Now he'll pull it back out, slow it down.
I'll tell you, good control by Van Leeuwen.
Yeah, he has excellent body control. That's probably one of the...
And a reach and in foul is going to be called on number 31, Bailey.
That's what I've noticed most about him this year, Phil, is in his improvement is the body control. He always had the good shot.
Well, you saw Celestin go down and drive in. That's his game. He loves to take the ball.
Glover to Van Leeuwen had a thought.
Boy, he's covered well. Who was that foul on? The
Bailey.
Okay.
It was on Bailey, 31. Glover from the corner gets it back out. Kolakowski to Colheim. From the perimeter, Van Leeuwen. 3-pointer. The Bears are on top, 3-2.
Al, he got that first shot in now. And believe me, if you lit him open like that, he'll make it every time.
I'll tell you, that's...
Celestin looks, gets it over to Gilmore. Gilmore to Celestin, a big 3-pointer, way out. 3 Bears knocked it away from each other. Bailey uses the glass. And Piscataway's on top, 4-3. Good save by Glover. Kolakowski, not this time.
And one shot for East Brunswick.
Celestan intercepted by Whalen. 3-on-2.
Good pass.
Wow, what a
Glover.
pass.
I'll tell you.
Bears
Great
on
pass.
top, 5-4.
And that's where Whalen does his best in dishing off.
Celestan looking for a lane. He's got it. He'll take it. Blocked by Polheim.
And the game's heating up, gentlemen.
Bears on top, 5-4. No kick called.
Should have been.
And a foul is going to be called against Kolakowski.
That ball went off a Piscataway player's foot.
Well, I'll tell you, the game's starting to heat up a little bit here. Polheim with a great defensive effort down the defensive end.
All right, let's see who they call on this. They say 21, but
No, that's from before.
okay.
There's no 21 out there.
And
Okay.
I'll tell you,
Kolakowski.
Bailey, number 31, a fine-looking athlete, as we mentioned, already signed to go to Hartford, and looks very talented.
Strauss gives it over to Gilmore. There's Bailey from the corner, has a thought. Whalen's right on top of him.
That's his responsibility.
Drives the lane, loses the ball, goes East Brunswick's way.
Boy, are they quick.
Very quick.
A little bit of a press.
Van Leeuwen will bring it up.
Bo Henning yelling out for play number 2.
Whalen across to Van Leeuwen. He's got the time, he's got the shot. Off the rim. Rebound. Kolheim won't go.
Oh.
Gilmore sweeps it. 5-4 is our score. Bears by 1.
It's Mandel coming down with that.
Bailey with the ball. To Gilmore. They look inside to Strauss.
He's got it.
Kolheim fights, gets it off. Kolakowski to Glover all by himself. 7-4, Bears by 3.
2 easy buckets for East Brunswick.
Bailey in the lane. Nice touch.
It just crawls over the top there.
Quickly, Whalen brings it up. Bears up by 1, 7-6. 2:51 showing first period.
Knocked away there.
Knocked away by Gilmore.
Bailey pulls it out. Strauss, three-pointer way off. Gilmore with the rebound. Glover.
Boy, East Brunswick likes to run, do they not?
And a charge against Van Leeuwen.
I'll tell you, and the fans don't like it. Van Leeuwen might have put his hand out a little bit. Official standing right on top of it.
So if you're just joining us, you're watching East Brunswick Piscataway. First quarter action from East Brunswick High School. The Bears are on top 7-6.
Kartzman is a very solid defensive specialist. Not known for his scoring, but I'll tell you what, he plays his man tight.
Claps and Motley in for Piscataway. That's Motley with the ball. To Claps. Back inside, shot short. Rebound East Brunswick. Quickly up court. Van Leeuwen finds Kolakowski underneath.
No foul, huh? Oh!
Getting a little rough.
And I'll tell you, good hustle by the Bears, Kartzman.
Tim Ajibitosho's in for East Brunswick, number 21, and a foul's called here against, looks like Kolakowski.
And what you see, gentlemen, a lot of players, both teams subbing rather liberally because they're going to be doing a lot of running.
All right.
We didn't get a chance to mention that Ben Kartzman is in for the Bears. Kolakowski will go to the bench.
This appears to be Jonathan Rotter coming in for East Brunswick now.
And Rashad Bowen, a 6'7" senior, coming in for the Chiefs.
Rotter's number 33. Celestan. Hands off.
Nice move.
Not this time. Rebound, Aji.
Boy, they are throwing a lot of players out there.
Kartzman across to Whalen. Whalen looks underneath. Oh, the shot was there. Van Leeuwen off the rim. And Claps brings it up. 7-6 is our score. Minute 25 showing on the clock. First period. Bears by 1.
It's like
And he stepped out of bounds. Stepped on the line. That was Motley. Whalen calling out the play. Rotter looking, gives it to Kartzman, back to Whalen. Van Leeuwen will push it back out. Nice move by Whalen, takes it to the hoop, gets it up, and he's fouled.
Able to draw the foul. I think Whalen, with a nice move there, got under there, not quite sure what he's going to do with it, but nevertheless able to draw the foul. And Whalen is just the type of player you need on any team. Led the team in assists last year and is right up there again this year.
Foul is on McMillan. And Rich Whalen will go to the line. He'll shoot 2. Bears by 1 right now, 7-6. Whalen makes it 8-6.
Okay.
Well, the Bears as a team are not shooting particularly well, 62%. You can credit a lot of that for Van Leeuwen at 79%.
And the ball is off. They're saying East Brunswick.
I got to tell you guys, I don't mean to criticize, but there's been about 7 calls, close calls, and every one of them have gone against East Brunswick, and I think they've been wrong about 80% of the time.
Kolheim comes in. Aji Batosha heads to the bench. Celestin looking quickly, heads for the baseline, gets it up, won't go. Rebound, Motley, and he's fouled.
And Motley underneath, nowhere to go. Knew the only thing he could do was draw the foul. And
Phil, you think
did a good
Piscataway
job
is
there.
trying to force the issue underneath there? It seems like Celestin really didn't have that much room, and they did get the rebound.
That's Celestad's game, driving to the hoop. You'll see 2 and 3 guys there. Some way he'll find the way to twist his body and get to the basket there. So that's not so uncommon.
Foul was on Kolheim. Motley makes it an 8-7 game. Very quick pace here in the first quarter. 39 seconds remain on the clock. Motley misses. Rebound Kolheim. Whalen brings it up quickly. Knocked away by Bailey.
Wow, and
it's a foot race here. And Bailey easily with the layup. And Piscataway takes the lead, 9-8.
And Bailey with 6 of those 9 points.
Bears back into their half-court offense. 16 seconds, they'll play for the last shot here. Rotter to Kartzman. Whalen, he'll take the shot. 4 seconds, off the rim, and that'll do it. So after 1, it's East Brunswick 8, Piscataway 9.
Not very surprising. Both of these teams limit the opponent to 44.9 points per game, so we expect a defensive battle, and thus far we're seeing it early on. They will loosen up.
Let's listen in to Coach Bohenny.
Watch for some pressure now, right? Be strong taking the ball out. All right, now listen to me. He heads up for some kind of press, man or zone or something, all right? Hey, you're getting screwed up on your offense a little too easy. We seem to be breaking down on our offense, even on our break, okay? Create passing lanes for yourself on the break so that we can swing the ball and show them the whole break, all right? Okay, you hear me? We're just going a little too fast where we're not executing the O like we could. Now, 21 defense, and they're still trying to get to the rim, right? They're not going to settle for the jumper, so you got to play them accordingly. They come to the basket, everybody get down to the ball and think charge on the drive. Both these officials will give you that call, okay? They've gotten a few second shots that have hurt us. We really got to be determined on the boards. If we're scrambling around trying to help too much, that's when we get hurt on the board. So guard your own man. Guard your own man and keep him on the perimeter. All right, let's go.
Okay, Jim, he made the thing that you pointed out, that they seem to be trying to get to the boards regardless. Even when the defense is designed to keep them away from the boards, the Chiefs are continue to try to do that. They're not, he's right, they're not shooting that outside shot.
We start the second period with Piscataway in charge of the ball. They have a 1-point lead, 9-8.
All right, Van Leeuwen had a little bit of a rest there towards the end of the first quarter. He's now back in the game. He had 3 points in the first quarter.
Celestin from the outside, 3-pointer off the rim, rebound, and he's fouled Rotter.
Delayed whistle there, but he did foul him.
No foul on that, by the way. No foul was called.
Oh,
It was
stepped out.
out of bounds.
Oh, wow.
And it was a hack. This is, I'm saying there's a bunch of calls here.
Nobody's listening to you, Jim.
Certainly not us.
Well,
We're calling them.
I might as well not complain then.
Kartzman to Rotter. He'll look inside, get it back out. Kolheim puts it up. Yes, all net. East Brunswick regains the lead, 10-9.
And Kolheim can put it up. Had a game where he scored 26 points, so he has the ability to put it down as well.
His real value, though, is inside, as you've seen already.
Piscataway slowing it down from what we've seen thus far. They look inside to Celestin. He'll turn and dump it. Strauss uses the glass.
Sneaky little shot there, huh?
Rob Strauss.
11-10. Piscataway by 1. Glover looking. There's Van Leeuwen. He's got the time. He's got the basket.
That's a 2.
That's a 2.
Smooth shot. And he's a streak shooter as well.
12-11.
What do we got here?
We got a whistle.
All right, that's Kolheim.
Kolheim.
It's his second. We'll have
Pushing.
to watch that. East Brunswick's going to need him for his inside play. He's the force that's keeping Piscataway at bay inside.
Piscataway will take it out from under their basket.
And Kolheim takes a seat.
Celestin drives, doesn't have the ball.
Good steal by Glover.
But it was an offensive foul as well.
Kartzman will bring it up. Bears by 1, 12-11. Into the corner, Van Leeuwen shot off the side of the backboard.
And Bo Henning talked about rushing things a little bit. He wants the team to settle down a little bit.
That was a nice shot.
Good shot, inside shot by Motley.
That was McMillan.
McMillan?
Right.
Yeah.
Delvon McMillan.
Glover looking. Van Leeuwen will pull it out. Celestin right on top of him. Brunswick slowing it down just a bit. Kartzman back to Van Leeuwen. Rotter had the opportunity, but he gets it back out to Van Leeuwen.
Well, as you can see, they're really trying to operate the offense around Van Leeuwen, getting him open.
That
was
looking for someone to cut one way, and they didn't.
Matt went out, and the ball pass went in.
And we talked about earlier on both of these teams marked by defense. Both of these teams, they'll be in your shirt, and we're just seeing some good, solid defense all the way around.
Bears down by 1, 13-12, 5:27 remaining before halftime. And there's a turnover there.
Bailey was isolated against Kartzman. That would have been an interesting matchup.
These teams matched each other so much alike, they threw the ball away the same way.
All right, Kolakowski comes in. Rotter goes out.
Whalen back.
Kartzman out. So this is East Brunswick starting 5, except for Ejika Patosho, in for Kolheim.
Van Leeuwen will set it up now. Whalen looks back across. Van Leeuwen will put it up. Off the rim, rebound. Ajiba. Kolakowski fighting, and it's off Kolakowski.
The Bears can't get it to go down.
Wow. Okay.
Shot outside for Piscataway won't go, and Whalen brings it up quickly. Piscataway still by 1. Whalen on the drive, yes.
That's a fine move.
Really nice.
Caught him napping.
Rich Whalen.
Timeout Piscataway.
Rich Whalen. Doesn't look to score too much. Is the assist leader, as we pointed out, but just a fine basket right there. Fine drive.
So with a timeout, Bears are on top 14-13. Let's listen in to Bo Henning.
Don't worry about it. Working real hard. Okay, we're starting to get the outside shots we want. If they make one, and we got a hand in their face, don't change your defense just because they make 1 or 2. This is the best defense for playing them, okay? Do not get faked off your feet where they can take you to the basket, all right? Okay, now, offensively, do you know the open high? Do you know what to do? It's the first cutter who sets that back screen, right? Set solid screens. I think you're going to have that cutter. If you don't, the step-out man's going to be open. Doesn't look like, to me, they're denying the first pass real hard, okay? Wait out at the three-point line for your screen. If you don't need it, just step out for the ball. If you do need it, you might be. If you wait long enough, you might be able to get that back door. So look for that initial back door. Okay? Let's go. Come on.
I'll tell you what, if that turns out to be the case where East Brunswick is able to execute that first pass, they're going to have a real advantage because that's where their whole offense works off of the first successful pass, and then you'll see the rotation start.
One thing for sure, they're starting to settle down and appear to be very comfortable.
4:40 rather left in this second period. Bears on top, 14-13. Piscataway having a tough time underneath. Ooh. Blocked, and a foul's going to be called against Aji Batosho.
Tim going up to tempt the block, and
Piscataway is getting a couple of second shots underneath there. That's something East Brunswick has to be concerned about.
And you take a good look at Rob Strauss at the line there, and Paul Shope says he's a main cog. He does everything. Plays hard and never quits.
And we're tied at 14. Piscataway goes back on top, 15-14. Kolakowski will give it to Whalen.
Now you see Strauss on Van Leeuwen. Let's see what happens here.
That's Van Leeuwen with the ball, goes to his right, gives it to Whalen.
They're going to look to see, get him open.
There he is. Off the rim, cleared by Piscataway.
So it seems to me that he may be forcing it.
He's rushing it, not forcing it, but rushing it.
Bailey from way out.
Wow.
And Aji Batosho over top of everyone.
And I think we got an injury here.
Well, who are they calling it on? Piscataway?
No, it's got to be against Aji Batosho.
Aji Batosho went awfully high, came down on Greg Gilmore. Gilmore shook up a little bit, but seems to be okay.
Bonus situation.
Well, it's 17th foul.
So Gilmore will go to the line.
Meanwhile, they are still trying to cram people into this gym.
And I tell you, Gilmore's a leaper himself, averages about 7 rebounds per game. And Tim Aji Batosho was nearly a foot over him.
Piscataway
increases their lead, 16-14.
Making their foul shots.
Rebound, Aji. Gets it up to Van Leeuwen. Bears trailing by a bucket.
Trapping.
And a foul's going to be called. I'm not sure if it's on Bailey or Gilmore.
Okay, the Chiefs going to the trapping defense to try to steal the ball. And
might be on McMillan.
And McMillan is called for the foul.
And that is his second. It's the only the third team foul.
Kolakowski will give it to Whalen. Bears down by 2, 16-14.
They're trying to set picks for Van Leeuwen.
Kolakowski on the drive. Nice reverse layup.
Scoop and scoop.
We're tied at 16. 3:20 showing on the clock. Celestin will back it back out to Bailey. And will take the shot.
One of the few outside shots.
Van Leeuwen with the rebound. He'll take it himself, bring it up. Gives it to Whalen from the corner. Looks underneath. Kolakowski fights his way under. No one there to help him. And we've got a foot race. And we got the jam.
Great,
and that's Gilmore.
I'll tell you. And that got the Piscataway fans a little excited there. And that's what a stuff will do for the game. Great Gilmore with the steal, going down and jamming it through. And Piscataway fans are on their feet.
18-16, the Chiefs by 2. Piscataway now pressing full court.
Right, a little bit of a press. Might need to call a timeout here.
Bears got to get it up, Tins.
Whalen almost had his head taken off. Gets it in the corner. The referee's knocked down, but Van Leeuwen's by himself. Off the rim. Mandel with the rebound.
It's not falling for Matt.
Stolen by Whalen.
I'll tell you.
We got a 3-on-2. And Whalen will pull it out. Hartzman from the corner, he's fouled.
He will shoot 3. He will shoot 3.
Foul is on Mandel.
You're right, Phil.
This is a fun game, though, isn't it?
I'll tell you, Brian, Ben Kartzman, the goalie for the soccer team, 2-year starter, and goalie had 9 points against Perth Amboy and going to the foul line to shoot 3 right now.
Bears are down by 2, but Kartzman can change that right here. He'll get 3 shots. He'll get 2 more.
Kartzman, a 55% shooter from the foul line.
Okay.
Hey, what? That's been the difference so far.
Going for the hat trick here. Let's see. And he doesn't
makes
get
it. So he puts East Brunswick within 1, 18-17.
East Brunswick 2 for 4 from the line. Piscataway is 4 for 5.
Strauss to Bailey. They look inside. Mandel's got a free lane.
Oh, Kohlheim committed.
And Mandel is a force under the 6'5" senior, and
Glover by himself. Off the rim. Van Leeuwen keeps it alive. Glover to Kartzman. And now Whalen will set it up. Inside.
Woo! Well, he got a hand in there.
Kartzman has the area.
Oh,
He's
wow.
got Kohlheim.
Good swish.
Bears down by 1, 2019.
I'll tell you, impressed with Ben Kartzman. He came in off the bench and has made some things happen.
Nice pick.
Bailey looks across.
Look at Whalen on Bailey, huh?
Celestin makes it look easy. 22-19 Piscataway.
I think that's his
first two.
points.
First 2 for John Celestin. He will get his.
Whalen, a little sky, but a big bucket.
Here we
Rich
go.
Whalen doesn't look to shoot too often, but he has that ability.
Mandel,
Super
uncontested.
Pass. Super pass.
And once again, Mandel with an easy basket.
It's 24-21, Chiefs by 3.
And someone's got to lean on Mandel, I'm telling you.
Clock down to 45 seconds. Kartzman to Van Leeuwen. Van Leeuwen pulls up, shot. Just drops in.
I'll tell you, shooter's touch.
Bears down by 1, 26 seconds. Celestin will set it up. They'll look for the 1 shot, 15 seconds. Near halftime, Bears down by 1, 24-23. Celestin will take it, gives it to Mandel.
It should have been an offensive foul.
Ball's alive, 4 seconds. Kohlheim puts his hands on it, and good heads-up play. And that'll be it, halftime.
And I'll tell you, everything we thought it'd be.
Bo Henning is complaining to the referee that there should have been an offensive foul call, but regardless, what an entertaining half of basketball here. Just a quick observation from me. I think one of the problems for East Brunswick has been that Mark Van Leeuwen hasn't set on fire. He's missed a lot of points, a lot of shots, yet they're only down 24-23. If he can get on fire, East Brunswick, and one other thing, Van Leeuwen has been on Celestin and has held him to 2 points.
That's right. I'll tell you this here, when looking at both teams here, you got to have great respect for both coaches. With so much happening in the coaching ranks and what's happening with players, when you get teams that can really come out, that can be talented, but can come out and play hard despite the fact that they're talented, both Paul Shobin and Bo Henning have been able to get players to do that. We've heard of coaches walking off the court and quitting and players giving up in their senior years, but these coaches command respect, and the players are playing hard for them.
Well, you're seeing a game tonight. Our halftime score is East Brunswick 23, Piscataway 24. And with the halftime, we'll take a break, and we'll be back with the start of the third period in just a moment.
All right, we are back at halftime with East Brunswick leading Piscataway 24-23. A short segment here. It's been starting to become a tradition now where they honor the fall sports teams. Tonight, the tennis team is going to be, the girls' tennis team is going to be honored for their championship season. The girls were the Red Division and Greater Middlesex Conference champions for the third consecutive year, and they finished the season with an overall 17-3 record and 14-0 in the conference. Now, the letter winners are Amy Deach, and you see her being awarded a plaque by Athletic Director Frank Knottenberger. This is Selena Eng.
I think that's
Excuse me, no,
Lindsay Harris.
not in any. Okay, Lindsay Harris. They're not in any particular order, and I will just mention their names. Maya Kolopakam, Robin Kuznets, Rachel Markowitz, Susan Monday. This is Michelle Newman. Number one singles, Ramasuka Marin. And the coach is Karen Gianella.
Okay, 17-3 at quite a year.
And they always have a good year. Well, three of them are coming out now that sort of missed everything, and we don't blame them because it's hard getting around here tonight, Phil, is it not?
It's a packed house.
It really is.
It's a packed house.
Okay, our congratulations to the tennis team, and we'll be back with the beginning of second half action in just a moment.
Well, it's halftime here at East Brunswick High School. As you see the clock tick down the remaining minutes of warm-up before we start the third period. The Bears trailing 24-23. And guys, I think it was everything we thought it would be that first half.
That's for sure. It's been a defensive battle. I expect things to open up the second half. Nobody's really popping them from the outside. Most of the baskets are on drives there. But that's a result of good defense. But John, this crowd again, you were telling me earlier you haven't seen a crowd like this at East Brunswick in some time.
Phil, I've been coming around to East Brunswick High School events, obviously an alumnus of the high school, but for about 30 years. I can't remember a time like this where they're actually turning people away at the door, kids, students, who are complaining because they can't get in and want to know the score.
Well, that's what a wood air brings. Anyway, just to quickly go through the scoring, Van Leeuwen, despite his cold shooting, is still the leading scorer for the Bears with 7 points. Kolheim has 4 points. Glover has 4 points. Whalen has 5. Kolakowski has 2 points. And Kartzman has 1. So you have 6 different East Brunswick players in the scoring. We're about ready to begin here. Of concern, though, I think Kolheim, Ajika and Kolakowski all have 2 fouls apiece. So they have to watch that.
Here we go. Start of the third period. East Brunswick will have the ball. Whalen looking underneath to Van Leeuwen. He'll pull it back out.
Strauss playing tight on him.
And Celestad on Whalen.
Shot by Van Leeuwen. Won't go. Kolakowski and Kolheim there. Kolheim saves it.
Getting a second shot here.
Bears moving it around.
Still tight man-to-man defense by the Chiefs.
Well, you wonder if Van Leeuwen's coldness is going to cause him to be a little timid.
Turnover there by the Bears. Bailey quickly will put it up. Tap. Ball's alive. It's floating. And it comes down to Mandel.
And Mandel seems to get anything that's rolling around the basket.
Bears down 26-23. Shot that time by Van Leeuwen goes.
What happened here?
And we have an injury.
Celestad. And he's down.
Is that an ankle?
He's down. You got Phil Hostler taking a good look at him. And he's the franchise for the Chiefs. Make no mistake about it. Celestad a 3-year starter for the Chiefs, All-State Group 4 last year. The Central Jersey Player of the Year, you name it, he was it.
Well, you're right in that, I mean, this is a deep Piscataway team, but you lose Celestin, you lose a lot.
Well, he's just such a mature, valuable ball player, and doesn't push to get anything. He's an unselfish player and sort of gets what he gets in the flow of the game. But he's walking off very tenderly on that ankle right now.
We'll have to watch that. That certainly will affect the chemistry of the Chiefs. This team has battled through a little bit of adversity. They were hit by a flu bug earlier, and this is about the first game that they've been at full strength.
And Celestin has re-injured that ankle. He had injured it a couple weeks ago, and he's re-injured it.
And we'll see how Piscataway responds. They turn it over there.
Ball goes off. Number 40, that's Gilmore. And a press.
The Bears have it. They trail by 1, 26-25.
Whalen excellent bringing the ball up.
Kohlheim now will look for someone. Goes across court. There's Whalen. He'll take the shot. Off the glass. Won't go.
Get the second
Saved by
shot.
Kohlheim. And Bailey pulls it down.
Well, they got the second shot.
Piscataway unable to connect. Here comes Kolakowski. To Whalen.
Looking for the shooter.
Waits to set it up again.
Looking underneath for Glover. He's got it. Steps in the paint and makes the basket.
That was a good, smart move by Glover. If he had gone up with it, he would have got blocked.
He's a good, smart player.
East Brunswick regains the lead, 27-26.
Glover 6 points.
Mandel
Nice.
has it knocked away.
Van Leeuwen saved that. That was an easy bucket.
There's some talented ball players that, again, the little things that they do. Getting a hand in there, here and there.
Piscataway. Claps will try to get things going. Gets it in the corner, Mandel.
Good defense by Kohlheim.
Mandel forces it and makes
Still
it.
makes it. He's got 10 points.
So we go back and forth again. The Chiefs on top, 28-27. Stolen by Claps. Nice move inside. Doesn't make it, though. Kolakowski with the board.
Tried the cross dribble there.
Glover will bring it back out. Van Leeuwen now in the point.
Trying to isolate.
Bears being very patient.
Yep, Strauss is on him nicely.
Much like what we saw in the first half, East Brunswick setting things up.
They just have great respect for each other.
Kohlheim looks underneath. There's Whalen by himself.
Yes.
Little Pete Carrill and Princeton, backdoor.
A little good movement by the Bears there.
Celestin looks like he's up and ready to come back in.
Well, he's going to give it a try anyway.
As the Bears regain the lead, 29-28. Bailey showing some excellent ball handling skills. Takes it right to the hoop.
I'll tell you what, that's one for the Division I film clip right there. Super move.
Justin Bailey.
Whalen
Oh.
looking for Kohlheim underneath.
That's communication right there.
I was looking for Kohlheim. Mandel's right there, though, and with Mandel there, not too much is going to get through there.
Celestin's back in.
Let's watch him. Let's see how he handles that ankle.
Bailey guarded by Whalen. They move it to Claps. And there's Celestin there. We'll see on this move. Won't go. Follow up by Celestin. Still alive. Claps pulls it down. Oh, behind the back and a little reverse by Celestin. Two nifty plays. Piscataway by 3.
East Brunswick has to maintain its offensive composure.
Glover is fouled by Bailey.
Bailey on a reach around there.
Second team foul.
Van Leeuwen will take the shot. Yes!
That's a 3.
We're tied at 32.
And I'll tell you, that's his 30th three-pointer of the year. And actually, that is
Strauss won't go. Rebound, Kohlheim.
Thought that Mandel hammered Kohlheim, but they didn't call it.
3 minutes showing on the clock, third period. We're tied at 32. Timeout, East Brunswick.
Timeout. And I was saying, Van Loon with that three, he's eased past Timmy Cannon, who had 75 career three-pointers. Right now, Van Loon has 84.
Okay.
All right, let's listen to Bo.
Even though we're playing 21, do you see how they're getting to the basket? Okay? That's what we got to try and stop, all right? And we got to continue to fight like hell on the boards. They got size on us everywhere. Physical body, then go get the ball. Everybody, okay? All right, now, on the offensive end, you don't have anything in your break. Let's run Utah a few times. Utah, okay? And execute it. If it's not there, turn it over again. Turn it over again. Anybody need a rest? Anybody need a rest? All right, let me see you get on the glass then. Let's go.
I'll see you on the glass.
Well, I'll tell you, anybody need a rest, and then nobody's asking to come out of this game. That's for sure. You mentioned going. Let's go to Utah, and of course, one of the stars from last year, Timmy Cannon. That's where he is at Utah.
We're tied at 32. East Brunswick inbounds. Third period action, knocked away by Mandel.
And good heads up.
Good heads up by Kohlheim.
Okay, ball's ready to be inbounds here.
Kolakowski throws it back, way back court, but Whalen able to pick it up and bring it up quickly. They're going to spread it out a little bit.
I see Piscataway up in the defensive intensity, Phil.
Kohlheim slips. Nice save, but turns it over to Strauss.
Great pass.
Mandel, good play by Kohlheim to knock it away. Saved, however, by Mandel.
Great pass by Selestad, who shoots it. And yes.
And he hits it.
It's a two.
34-32, Piscataway by a bucket.
Whoa.
Underneath, Kolakowski, great pass by Van Leeuwen.
I'll tell you, just great vision by Van Leeuwen. Awfully nice touch.
Tied at 34.
That's another attribute that you see. You're seeing great basketball tonight.
Celestin.
Wow.
Angle seems to be okay. 37-34.
Magnificent shot.
Whoa, they're calling it against Van Leeuwen.
Whoa.
Ajibitosho and Kartzman coming in for East Brunswick. Piscataway by 3, 37-34. A minute 46 showing here in the third period. Celestin, who's been hot, drives and gets it off the glass.
Three consecutive baskets by Selestad, and that's the type of player he is. He can just take over a game.
He's starting to take charge now.
5-point lead now, John.
Glover looks underneath. Cross. Kartzman will take it. Mandel comes down with it, and they're going to call travel. Ajibitosho in there fighting for the rebound.
And Selestad saying Mandel didn't have control of it. How could he walk? But you saw Selestad look like he's heating up a little bit and just does it rather effortlessly, a rather smooth-looking ball player.
Kartzman gives it to Van Leeuwen. Yes! 39-37.
That's a three-pointer.
And both of the big guns are starting to heat up.
Piscataway by 2.
Van Leeuwen has 15 points. Here we go.
Celestin being covered by Glover. McMillan. Celestin wide that time. Kartzman with the rebound. And he's hammered.
By who?
I think it's going to be on 32. That'll be clapped.
And a lot of talking on good talking, communication by both teams here.
Here we go.
56 seconds remaining. Bears down by 2, 39-37. Van Leeuwen moves it back out to Kartzman. To Aji. Aji can't hold on to it.
Took his eye off it slightly and wasn't managed to control it.
Interesting that Selestad is not covering Van Leeuwen. I think it has to do with that ankle injury. He can't keep up
It has
with
to
him.
do with that, and I think his offensive prowess as well. They want to get him in the offensive flow of the game a little bit more.
Strauss to Bailey. There's Celestin. From way out.
Ooh.
Rebound Bailey.
Super rebound.
I'll tell you,
Was
Selestad.
there a whistle?
Yes, there was.
Selestad shooting at
It's
NBA
hard to
grade.
hear.
And Bailey going up to grab the rebound.
Fouls on Van Leeuwen.
No, I think that's from the last one, John.
All right.
Let's see who they call it on.
We'll take a look at Bailey. As we mentioned, he's headed for Harvard, averaging 15.3 points per game. Paul Schode calls him the coach on the floor.
It was Van Leeuwen.
And he picks up his third. Now there's only 36 seconds left in the third period, but still. Let's see. All right, so Van Leeuwen sits.
Bailey goes to the line. He'll shoot 2. Piscataway already up by 2.
And he sinks it. Bailey, a 6'1" senior guard, and
Kolheim will come in for Aju Batosho.
one of the better players we've seen.
So Piscataway by 3.
They are very solid on their foul shooting.
Bailey
6
comes
for
out.
7.
Whalen quickly brings it up. Glover looking. Back to Kartzman.
Imagine Whalen's the one they want to look for here.
Kolakowski now. Gives it to Whalen. No call. Claps right on top of Whalen. He drives, he puts it up. Off the glass, won't go.
Not enough time for Piscataway.
Celestin at the buzzer. So after 3, it's Piscataway 41, East Brunswick 37.
And
Well, that sets up a great fourth quarter, huh?
anybody's game right here, no
Yeah.
doubt about it.
Yep. Van Leeuwen has 15 points to lead East Brunswick, but boy, really good equal distribution of scoring with Mandel with 10 points, Celestin has 11, and Justin Bailey has 10. So you're seeing a lot of good distribution of scoring.
I don't know if you really need to change anything up. It's going to come down to defense and who gets hot.
I think so, but let's see what Bo's saying here. This is an important timeout.
Open, okay? Don't be afraid to back door off of it as well if they're really denying hard. All right? Okay, now, defensively, we can't change the way we're playing Celestin. Can't change that. It's going to put you on Celestin to start this quarter, okay? Pick them up a little bit early, but make sure you keep them on the perimeter, all right? All right, let's go. My fault.
Okay, he's going back to Van Leeuwen on Celestin here.
Well, Matt did a very, very good job in that first half. He held Celestin to 2 points, and of course that sacrifices his offensive punch, but they sense that Celestin is starting to take over this game, so you got to do something.
4-point margin for the Chiefs as we start this fourth and final period. 41-37 is the score. You see Van Leeuwen on Celestat. Looks underneath,
mercy.
nice pass.
I'll tell you.
And a good shot that time by Gilmore.
That's why Villanova wants him.
6-point lead, I think that's their largest.
It has been. 43-37, Bears down. And they're going to call a pick against Kolakowski.
Another isolated foul.
And I'm looking at Bo Henning. Bo not showing any emotion, not moving, so no complaints on his part.
I'd say this is a rather crucial possession right now.
Mandel. There's Mandel in the middle, and he's going to be called for traveling. Bears down by 6. They have the ball. 43-37 is our score.
Okay, Bailey on Whalen.
Yeah, I'm watching him.
Ooh, a pick.
Good pick by Kolheim.
Mercy.
And turnover by Whalen.
Now that was Whalen's fault.
And I just got to settle down a little bit here. Kolheim was open. Whalen a little off balance when he threw the ball.
Celestat touching the ball more and more. This is Bailey.
Yeah, they're taking a little time off the clock, too.
Celestin makes it 45-37. 8-point lead now for Piscataway.
Let your big guns take over,
All
right, Phil?
13 points for Celestin right now.
Van Leeuwen moves, puts it up, off the rim. Kolakowski follows up, too strong.
Thought there might have been a foul on that.
Macmillan comes down with the rebound.
Bailey inside, Mandel, he's looking. One person he's looking for, number 13. Kolakowski with the board. East Brunswick quickly. Whalen has it stolen by Bailey. Takes his time, lights it up.
Great shot.
5:54, remember that.
Timeout, East Brunswick.
Boy, what a great
I'll tell you.
steal by Bailey, and then a three-point lines it up.
And keep that in mind there. 5:52 of the last quarter there with that steal there and coming up with a three-pointer.
11-point margin.
It just seemingly turned the game around. Let's see what Bo has to say.
All right, defensively, we're going to go 34 when we score, okay? Get your damn head up now. 34, right? Offensively is either top of the head or Utah, okay? Top of the head or Utah. I think top of the head was there the last time. We just fumbled the ball a little bit, right? Got to get a good possession this time. We got to get a good possession. Even if it takes 6 or 7 passes, we got to get a good one, all right? 34 off of a score, okay? Otherwise, back in the hole, we're playing a 22. Got it? All right, let's go. Come on, man. Let's go.
Hey, Phil, that top of the head that he alludes to was that pass that Whalen tried to connect with Kolheim underneath. It appears that maybe with the pressure that Piscataway is putting, that the man underneath is open, and they're trying to execute that.
Okay, here we go.
5:52 showing on the clock. Piscataway by 11, 48-37, East Brunswick. Needs a good possession, as Bo Henning said. Van Leeuwen drives.
Oh, wow.
And he's fouled
And I'll tell you.
against Mandel.
And that move there is the playground move, the summer league move, the AAU move all in one there.
But you're saying he was a little out of control.
Well, he was, no, the thing about it, he was in control. It's just a nice move.
I'll tell you what, this is something. This is the first time that Van Leeuwen has gone to the line tonight. He usually makes about 10 trips.
He makes it 38-48. Bears by 10 now.
You mean the Chiefs, right?
I mean the Chiefs by 10. Okay. Now by 9.
Need some turnovers.
Celestin to Bailey. And Bailey has it stripped by Kartzman.
I'll tell you.
What hustle.
I'll tell you, just the dive like trying to stop a goal. A soccer ball from going in the goal there. Kartzman gave up the body.
Celestin looking for the isolation.
Clock ticking down, 5:25. Celestin takes the move and gets the, no, you're saying he
Offensive
charged.
foul. They're saying that he made use of the hands. Celestin, you got to like how he carries himself. No complaint or anything.
I'll tell you what, though, his quickness is just amazing.
Whalen bringing it up for the Bears. They're down by 9. Kolakowski from top of the key. Celestin with the rebound. Quickly down court.
Wow.
Good pass.
I'll tell you, just a beautiful pass.
Gilmore with the bucket. 50-39. Bears down by 11.
I think they're going to come up with it. What they got?
They got Mandel, but Mandel is hot with Kolheim.
They're going to call that on Van Leeuwen.
It is.
Mandel is hot, and Celestad grabs him and pulls him off, again like a good team leader should. You look at some of these players, some of the little things that they do, and again, Celestad, the way he handles the ball, the way he passes the ball.
All right, Van Leeuwen sits. He's got 4.
East Brunswick now right up on top of them. They had no choice. McMillan.
Glover.
And they should.
Okay.
What's the call?
Well, it looks like Gilmore made a nice steal on that, but apparently the referee says he had a little arm as well.
And Glover coming down with the big rebound there.
We'll go over to East Brunswick. 4:30 showing on the clock. 4th and final period. Bears are down. And we got a foul inside.
Mandel for blocking Hartzman's progress. 3 on him now. 16 fouls, so the next foul is a 1-and-1.
Bears will keep possession.
You know, I tell you what, 4 fouls on Van Leeuwen, I'd keep him in, I really would. I think East Brunswick definitely needs to take a chance here.
Kolheim looking, slips, puts it up. Bailey comes down with it. Bailey back out to Celestan. Get a little help from Mandel. Looks back on a given. Missed by Mandel. Stolen by Bailey. This kid's unbelievable.
And I think it got Whalen on the reach-in.
Mandel appeared to be fouled there. This game is so quick, I don't think the officials can keep up with it. So they call that on who?
Whalen. Whalen.
Okay. Should be his first.
Celestan. Not this time. Mandel with the rebound. Gets it back out to him. McMillan. And they're going to call, I think, Van Leeuwen.
If it is him, that's his 5th. Yes. Okay. So Matt Van Leeuwen fouls out.
Excuse me?
4.
No.
Maybe that last foul wasn't on. Okay, yeah, they have 33 up on the board.
For this game.
Okay.
He missed it.
Literally, huh?
McMillan. Kolheim has it knocked away. McMillan gets it back, and Kolheim
just muscles it. And it's offensive foul.
McMillan called for leaning in. 4th foul on Van Leeuwen.
Yeah. And who was that? Okay.
We're getting a delayed reaction here. Whalen keeps it alive and is fouled by Bailey.
A 1-on-1 now. That's not a smart foul.
A lot of activity, no change in scoring really. The Bears are trailing 50-39.
You're right, Jim. 3:16 left to go in the game. The Bears are in the 1-and-1 situation.
Opportunity to score points, but while the clock stopped.
Exactly. And you may see a little more driving by the Bears in order to pick up those fouls.
Whalen at the line. We'll get another. Cuts Piscataway's lead to 10. Make that 9. 3:16 remaining in the game. 50-41 is our score. Piscataway on top.
All right, they need to stop him here.
The Bears starting to press a little bit more. They got to make some things happen.
Whoa, baby, showtime.
Celestan to McMillan, and they'll just move it around a little bit. Mandel, no call there. Missed shot, rebound, Kolheim. Quickly to Whalen. He's underneath Kolakowski.
I'll tell you.
Oh, he misses the layup.
Yeah. Thought he was going to be fouled, so he probably pushed it up a little hard.
Offense.
Yes, against Bailey.
Bailey put out the elbow there.
By the way,
Whalen takes the charge.
That is his 4th foul.
And Whalen led the team last year in taking charges.
And it's
Gets it in
timeout
there.
Piscataway, so don't go to the refrigerator yet. We still got 2:35 showing. East Brunswick down 50-41. Let's listen to Bo.
All right, out of this out of bounds. Out of this out of bounds now. Let's run a 22 again. 22, right? Try and see it early when he comes back off it. Okay, if it's not there, let's bring it back out and run the top of the head set. We score, we want to go into our 34D, right? 34D. Everybody's got to find their man early so we know where we can rotate from and where we can't. Back in the hole, we're playing 22.
Go, fouls.
If they're holding the ball, I'm going to tell you to back up and come out from the paint in our 52. You go back in the paint first and then come out, okay? Make sure we get squared on our wings. All right, let's go.
Let's go, foul.
Okay,
22 is what play?
2:35 here. One of the things Bo talked about, and you might expect Piscataway to go into, is to try to take some time off the clock, and if so, Bo's going to take some risk.
Here we go, Whalen with the ball. Van Leeuwen underneath.
Oh,
Gets fouled.
he was smacked. Which,
It's called, and it was on number 40, and
so 101.
that's Gilmore.
And Van Leeuwen, a 79% free throw shooter.
Van Leeuwen has 17 points.
Oh, misses. Kolakowski underneath is fouled. Oh, it won't drop.
A lot of opportunities, huh?
Foul is on Mandel.
And Kolakowski's a 73% free throw shooter, so not a bad fellow to have at the line here.
4 on Mandel, so now Piscataway has 2 players with 4 fouls.
Mandel's cut, and he has to be attended to immediately under
A little blood on his
New
chin.
Jersey rules.
And as you take time out, we can look at Paul Schob over here. You got to talk about the job that Paul Schob has done with the Piscataway Chiefs. Of course, taking them to the semifinals of the Tournament of Champions last year. Named Coach of the Year by a number of publications. Just an awfully nice guy, very even. And as I talked about before, the kids respect him. And when kids respect you and you can get them to play hard when they have talent, you're going to have a winner. And he has a winner at Piscataway.
Well, we'll see with Mandel out. He's been a force in the middle. Kolakowski will go to the line. Bonus situation for the Bears. Actually, he'll be shooting. He was shooting, so he gets 2 anyway.
And Jim Kolakowski, a 6'1" junior guard. He'll be back next year. Had season high 16 points against Edison.
Makes both. So our score is East Brunswick 43, Piscataway 50. Bears only down by 7. 2:24 showing on the clock.
We're over on Selestad now.
Dangerous cross-court pass.
Bailey. And a foul called.
On who? Whalen now?
Yes, it is. It's on Whalen.
Well, I'll tell you what, Piscataway has been very efficient from the line tonight, sinking 6 for 7.
Bailey has 13 points at this juncture. And he still has 13.
Big miss there.
I think East Brunswick has to come down and hit a 3 this time around.
51-43. 8-point lead for Piscataway, 2:14. Kolakowski to Glover.
There's the isolation.
Van Leeuwen drives. Whalen will take the 3-pointer.
Ooh.
Off the rim.
Nice
Rebound,
rebound.
Celestin.
He got up there. He really is a take-charge player.
Clock down to 150. 8-point margin for the Chiefs.
Great pass.
Gilmore. Makes it 53-43. Bears down by 10.
Big bucket there.
Glover underneath. Colheim off the glass. Stepped on the line and goes to East Brunswick.
And to tell you, that came as a result of pressure. The Bears got to gamble a little bit here to make something happen.
That three's needed now, Jim.
And
Yep.
I think you can see Van Leeuwen look to put up some.
Hey, he's going to have to.
Well in.
There he is. Oh!
Polakowski has it blocked by Celestin.
That was a good block.
Big play.
Big play.
Celestin, and they'll move it around. 1 minute remaining in this game. Knocked away. Van Leeuwen.
Yes.
Timeout, East Brunswick. They don't get it. And Bailey. And a foul will be on Whalen.
3-0.
And Van Leeuwen on that last play, slapping the ball from behind, going down court and making a nice layup. And again, we've seen two of the premier players in the county here this evening in Van Leeuwen and Celestin.
Bailey goes to the line, a 6-point margin for Piscataway.
These are big foul shots. He sinks them.
Responds to the pressure. 54-47. Makes both.
Bailey at his average with 15 points.
8-point lead for the Chiefs, 55-47. East Brunswick's got to score and score big. Van Leeuwen will put it up. Yes! Timeout, East Brunswick. We're going to go right down to the end. 55-49.
I'll tell you, 36 seconds and a few threes. You got to have possession of the ball, but a few threes can change this game around.
All right, Van Leeuwen with 22 or 23 points. I'm not sure which.
Both teams in the 1-1.
All right, let's listen to Bo.
All right, now listen to me. On your breaks, we run the left side. When we run the left side break, after you guys screen down, step right to the ball because they're switching on it, right? You know what I'm saying? It's swung to this side, you screen down, then flash to the ball. Keep looking in on the break as well. All right, we're gonna go 24 with a floater. 24 with a floater. As soon as the ball comes in, if we haven't stolen it, right, we want to definitely keep it out of Bailey's hands. We want to keep it out of Celestin's hands. Then we're going to give a foul. Okay, we're going to give a foul. Ben, where's Ben at? Report in for Matt right now.
To give the foul.
Don't let a lot of clock run off, right? Now, if we get a steal, we're not necessarily looking for the three. Let's take the thing to the basket. The three shows up fine, okay? Ben, Matt, who were you on? 25, okay? All right, let's go. Come on.
All right, here's your strategy, really simply. Quick foul, but don't let it be on Bailey or Celestin.
That's right, Ben Kartzman, that's your job to get that foul.
Bring somebody else to the line.
Strauss inbounds to Bailey.
And he gets it.
And that's the guy they fouled that they want to foul.
Right, well, Bailey did a nice job getting open.
And Kartzman didn't get a chance to do his job to commit the foul. Van Leeuwen back in.
Whalen, that's his fourth foul, by the way.
So 35 seconds remain in the game. Piscataway by 6, and Bailey's at the line.
Big time.
And Bohaney knew what he was talking about when he didn't want to put Bailey or Celestin at the line there.
Bailey is 6 for 7 from the line.
Gets one more. And makes one more. Bears trailing 57-49. Glover.
Yes.
Nice move. East Brunswick fouls Bailey again.
Yeah, it's Whalen's 5th.
And Whalen gets a handshake from Bo Henning. He's
Played a really good game.
I tell you, a tough job. The assist leader plays great defense, handles the ball very well, and done a fine job tonight.
Bailey will go back to the line, looking to add to Piscataway's 6-point lead. He'll take the same position again.
Not much you can do about that, huh?
Piscataway by 8. 59-51, 20 seconds remaining. Van Leeuwen needs some room, finds it, puts it up. Short. Bailey, who else, with the rebound. And he's fouled.
And Bailey's getting a lot of free throw practice at the line here.
So with 10 seconds remaining, Bailey will go one more time to the line, carrying an 8-point lead.
9 for 10 from the free throw line.
And just a nice touch.
And that's going to be your headline tomorrow, I think. Bailey's ability to sink these free throws in the stretch.
60-51. And he increases the lead to 10. 10 seconds.
12 for 13.
Karsman, Kolakowski, Van Leeuwen, and that'll do it. So our final, Piscataway 61, East Brunswick 51. Excellent game though, gentlemen.
I'll tell you, very fine game. Two of the top teams in Middlesex County, and we know they're going to see each other again. Bo Henning, the good coach that he is going to take something good from this game here. What you had is the premier team in the county coming in here, and down the stretch, the Celestad, when he had to turn it on, Celestad and Bailey, we talked about at the top of the game, Bailey coming through with some all-important free throws, and you're right, Jim, that down the line, that ended up being the difference.
Yeah, well, Van Leeuwen, by the way, finishes with 23 points, but I'll take it one step further. I think Piscataway is not only one of the best teams in the county, I think they're one of the best teams in the state, and they showed why, because they have superb individual talent, and they just get the job done in so many ways. If something's not working, they'll try something else, and boy, I'll tell you what, they are very talented. But let's look at East Brunswick now. That is their first loss. They have a little ways to go,
yep.
Don't you think? A lot of games coming up. We don't have the schedule in front of us, but I think, yeah, okay, here we go. So after tonight, so they're going to have an interesting game. They're going to go out of conference against Westfield, and then follow that with games against St. Joe's, J.P. Stevens, and Old Bridge. We should mention that they have already gone through completed the first cycle,
right.
And this is the only loss. They'll meet Piscataway again at Piscataway on February 13th, just before the Greater Middlesex Conference tournament begins. But, well, just looking at this, go ahead, you want to say something?
Just to put things in perspective, no way in the world did we expect to be here with East Brunswick 10-0. They lost Timmy Cannon, a premier player, and Petrovich and Beck and a few other players, and I was just totally surprised that they'd done as well as they had. Bo Henning said he wasn't surprised. They performed well in the Summer League in Elizabeth. Matter of fact, they won the Summer League in Elizabeth, so he wasn't surprised. But he's just done an excellent job, and they have some very good talent.
Very good talent, and a lot of young talent, I might add, because Green Glover, Greg Kohlheim, and Ting Ajigabatosho are the only 3 seniors on this team. So you think about that. Piscataway, of course, is senior dominating. So all in all, we got a lot to look forward to, guys.
Well, no doubt it was an enjoyable game, a hard-fought game, and even though the score was, the final was 61-51, it was nip and tuck. They went back and forth, and really it wasn't until early in the fourth quarter that Piscataway with Celestan opened it up. The individual who impressed me, though, was Bailey. This young man, the speed, the quickness, the presence of mind, I'm very impressed. But we'll see down the road. Again, East Brunswick has to travel to their home to take them on, and before the tournament, but it should be a good one.
And there's always the rack, too, right?
There's always the rack. So for Phil Hill and Jim Allinder, I'm John Meggiolaro saying thanks for being with us.